Hey everyone, welcome to episode 25 of Universe 7, a Dragon Ball podcast. I'm Nick.
And I'm Mason.
And today we're going to be talking about episodes 23, 96, and 97. 3 episodes.
Too many episodes for one day.
Too many. And after this, we got to start all over again and record another
2
for the episodes that are airing today.
Woo! Sorry we've been gone for a long time, guys. We're terrible podcast hosts.
It's been 2 weeks.
It's been 2 weeks.
I've had to put out 2 updates.
Sorry, guys.
Our schedules suck.
It's been rough recently.
I've been moving. Your work schedule's been horrible.
Pretty terrible. I work nights every night of the week for the past 3 weeks, and I'm pretty over it. But
So if you guys want somebody to blame Dan.
yeah, go ahead and send him all your hate mail and whatever and threaten to kill him. But then he'll just claim that it's racism, so I wouldn't do that. Separate note, but whatever.
It's good to be back. We're in a new place.
Yeah,
new
man.
Studio.
How you liking it?
Good. We like it. It's weird. It's probably a good thing for my wife, but I'm normally on the computer a lot, and I've gone into this room maybe 5 times since we moved in. I've been in here for maybe an hour total.
I'm sure she enjoys that because Kayla gets real mad when I go out and am just on the computer all night doing whatever. Which, don't blame her, but I enjoy doing it. I didn't buy an expensive computer to not be on it all the time.
In the old place, the desk was right behind the couch in the living room, so we could be together while being apart.
But then also not really be together at the same time. So that's always good.
Now we got a new place, and the 3rd bedroom is the computer room.
You know what my favorite part about your new place is? The AC works.
Yeah.
I'm not sweating profusely right now, and that's what I like.
Yeah, the old studio, you guys, I couldn't even wear a watch while we were recording because I would just start sweating like crazy underneath the band, and by the time we were done, we were both just ready to leave just because it was unbearably hot in there.
I couldn't deal with it, man. It was not great. I'm glad you're here. I won't lie to you.
Yeah, me too. You might hear a little bit of the AC actually in the background. Hope you don't. I'm going to try and get rid of it.
And if you do, I don't care because I like having AC.
Yeah, pretty much. So it's good to be back. Really, really sorry about the last couple weeks. We were going to try and get an episode done before I had to go to Michigan, and then another one while we were in Michigan. It just didn't work. So
luckily, we didn't have a dubbed episode last week, which we didn't know about until
I actually did, and I kept forgetting to bring it up whenever we would.
I didn't know about that because I don't keep up.
I've known for like 3 weeks, and I kept thinking, hey, I should probably say that. Well, and I never did.
I'm sure they were all surprised, so good on you, man. You did it.
It's good. It made it look like it was kind of on purpose when we missed.
Yeah, but it wasn't.
It wasn't. We were just horrible people.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're back. I'm in a new place. It's been good.
I've been playing a lot of golf and a lot of work, and I'm tan, if you didn't notice.
You're burned.
Nah, I look good.
No, your arms are
burned
up at the top there.
No, I look good.
You're in golf attire. I am playing tennis.
Are you still taking those lessons?
Yeah, I'm signed up through the end of August.
It's a long time to play tennis. Are you good?
I'm okay.
Are you actually good?
Yeah. I mean, I'll get destroyed by anybody who actually knows how to play it. But
Roger Federer, how'd you do against him? Pretty good?
He would win 6-0, 6-0, 6-0.
Wimbledon's on right now. Would you score 1 point on him?
No, not even close.
You don't know.
I do know because
What if you got to serve every time?
Then I would do even worse. I think I'd be better returning all the serve.
No, you wouldn't. They hit those so hard.
I can't serve.
All right, well.
I'm taking very casual lessons. I've got a good forehand. My backhand is okay.
He hits it like a baseball bat, and it goes over the fence.
No.
I don't know. I'm lying.
No,
I've never once seen you play.
I can pretty consistently now get it over the net with enough topspin to really come down and play too.
I can pretty consistently hit the ball in the air when I'm playing golf.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean it's going to the right place, but it's going.
As long as it's not being just crushed into the ground immediately, which is what I would do.
It's very frustrating, and I had a poor day today.
So, yeah, we're playing sports now. We're not playing sports. We're doing activities that nobody can relate to.
Yes. Sorry, guys. Back to the Dragon Ball stuff. Do we have any news since we've been gone? Anything crazy?
Well, we forgot to mention that DBZ Abridged released episode 59 a couple weeks ago.
Mm-hmm. Pretty good.
Yeah, it was good. I really liked it. And what I thought was going to be the last DLC pack for Xenoverse 2 dropped. We are actually going to get another.
What's going to be in the next one? Got any predictions?
Yeah.
Tell me what they are.
Gohan and Deborah.
Gross.
At minimum.
Gross.
It's like I guess they promised a year of updates, and it came out in October. And since the fourth DLC pack dropped in June,
they're just gonna do some random one.
Yeah. Fourth DLC pack is great. I haven't actually played through it yet, like the story part of it.
You haven't? I figured you would have done that right away.
I'm not. My level isn't high enough.
What do you have to be at?
I think they want you to be at 90.
What are you at?
Like 80. High 80s, I think. Yeah.
You suck.
I mean, I was able to get through the first part of it.
I think I'm at like level 3.
Yeah. I'm gonna start playing it on my PC and using mods.
Oh yeah, that sounds way better. That's why I bought GTA on the PC. I want to play as like Iron Man and stuff.
Oh, in single player?
Yeah, for sure.
It's really good. I'll kind of talk a little more about it in the spoiler section because it's obviously Dragon Ball Super far away stuff. But yeah, I really like it. They're gonna come out with another pack. With, like I said, it should be Boo with Gohan absorbed and Deborah at least.
Deborah's my favorite character.
Really?
Nope. I hate Deborah. Don't care.
Gohan will be cool.
Yeah, I like Gohan well enough because, he's smart and he's strong.
Yeah.
And he kicks ass. And then that's all. That's all I got.
What about Boo with Deborah absorbed?
He'd just be
Deborah.
He'd just be pink. He'd be the same guy, except he'd have big ears. And
pretty
that's
much,
it.
Yeah. And a Majin symbol on his forehead, probably.
I like that. I'd be into that.
Anything you want to talk about before we get into some feedback here?
I'm really trying to rack my brains, the small amount that I have, for something that I want to bring up, but I really don't have anything besides I've been working constantly, so I don't want to sound like the most boring person on earth, but that's pretty much what I've been for the past 2 weeks, and it sucks.
It's nice. I was off because I was in Michigan last Friday night through Wednesday, so I missed 3 work days, and I got paid for all of them because of vacation days and paid holiday.
Nice.
And then I worked open to close Thursday, Friday, and I worked today, so I only worked 2.5 days. But I'm getting paid for 49 hours of work. You
did good, man.
Yeah.
I forgot to say I'm going to Pitchfork Music Festival on Friday, and I'm going to see LCD Sound System. And I'm pretty pumped about that.
LCD Sound System. LCD Sound System.
LSD Sound System.
I'm going to...
You're going to what?
Look up something here real quick.
Okay, go for it.
Yep, I knew it. The lead singer of LCD Sound System just came out as a woman.
It's transsexual, yeah.
I was like, why does that sound familiar?
Super weird. It's like really random that happened right before I'm about to see him.
Yeah. No, that's cool. Go have fun, check them out. What was I going to say?
I don't know, man. But I'm off for 5 days next week, so we can record whenever. I'm off Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, 6 days. I lied.
So we'll actually have a guarantee for an episode?
Yeah, I took all that time because my birthday's on Sunday, so I'm just taking all that time off. I said, whatever.
Turning
I'm done.
25. You have a quarter life crisis.
Nah, I'll probably just end up dying.
Yeah, probably. Anything else you want to talk about before we get into feedback?
No, man. Everybody wish me a happy birthday. If you don't want to, then screw you.
Okay, feedback. We got 2 pieces. One is from Manny via email, and I can't get into it because it actually belongs in the spoiler section. So we'll just do...
does it? I didn't read that at all.
Yeah, we'll do one in the one that we can do now. We'll do. It's from Brent on Facebook. That actually got sent
today. I think
earlier today.
Yeah.
It was a video of Akira Toriyama.
I didn't watch it.
Yeah.
I just saw it popped up on my on my timeline when I was golfing. So
yeah, it was really cool, Brent. I will post it on the Facebook page so anybody else can who wants to see it can look at it. But I'll take that link that you sent us and put it in the comments of the actual
Fair enough. Yeah, just go watch it because we're bad at describing things anyways. You don't want to hear it.
We're bad at describing things. Let's go ahead and
get
start
into
describing an episode
Yep.
or 3.
I don't know why you guys listen to this because I don't think we do a real good job. But whatever, man. We give it our best.
I think we give a nice 7 out of 10 effort.
I think we give a decent effort. I don't think the finished product is good. It's like practicing a lot, but not having the natural talent at something more than anything else.
I've started listening to the shows.
Are they pretty bad?
They're not bad.
I haven't listened to one since the one that I listened to that I heard that you effed up real bad.
Yeah, well, I'm finally putting together that spreadsheet that I said I was going to like a month ago.
Oh yeah. Oh man, that was like 5 episodes ago.
Yeah, so I'm like 10 episodes in.
Sure.
And it's good. It's gonna be nice to have. It's gonna have the number of the episode that we did, the number of the subtitled and the dubbed episode, and the titles of those, our dubbed ratings, so we can keep track of those.
I know. All right, so like usually the day of like us recording, or the day of us recording the wrap up episode, we're like, man, we gotta go through all these episodes and actually pick them out. We did it like 13 minutes before we started recording, and it was kind of a nightmare.
We spent like 20 minutes, both of us had headphones on, trying to like dig through an hour-long episode, trying to find the 10 seconds that we spend giving a review, a rating.
These episodes are long, man. I'm digging through an hour each episode to find 10 seconds.
That was me at work this week, trying to work on that on the spreadsheet. And then I was like, wait a minute, I'm not going to start digging through these until I at least get to the arc that we're in, because we already gave our ratings for the last one.
Yeah, why would you? Yeah.
So, yeah, it's cool. It's got all that stuff. I'm keeping track of all the music that we've been using. That way we don't reuse something, because I know we got that email a while back saying, hey, could you guys use different music each episode? It keeps it fresh.
I'm glad that we're doing that again, actually.
I am too.
It's been nice.
It's getting hard for me to think of songs. I'm finding myself.
I'll give you a good one after this. Don't worry. I got you.
You got me?
Yeah, man.
What did I use?
It's been so long, I don't remember what the last one was.
I used a cool one for the update that we did.
What was it? Worlds Collide, Power Man 500.
No, it was Say Yes by...
To the Dress.
A band, I can't remember the band's name.
Aha.
It was a cool, like, kind of old school, like, 30s horns. You know what I mean? Like that kind of roaring 30s kind of music. But
Tijuana Taxi.
But it's got some, like, drum and bass in it.
Tijuana Taxi.
Yeah.
That's the one.
The week before that, we did Big Data, which you hate.
I don't like Big Data. I didn't know you put that in there.
I didn't use Dangerous, though.
Dangerous.
I
don't like Dangerous. I listened to Dangerous because that's their big song, and I was like, this isn't that good, so I never got into them.
They've got a cool cover of Private Eyes by Hall & Oates. And that's what I used.
Hall & Oates is only rich girls good.
No.
Yeah.
Private Eyes is great.
No.
And then the week before that was our Creed roll? Our Creed bomb?
Yeah.
Is that what that was?
I think so.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Hall & Oates. You should do the Roots instead.
Not a huge fan of the Roots.
From the same place?
Yeah. Anyway, you ready to go ahead and...
actually start talking about Dragon Ball?
Yeah.
Sure, man. Yeah, let's do it.
We've gone on for about 13 minutes now talking about everything but.
Sorry, guys. We're going to get into it after our sponsor. Our sponsor is LaCroix.
And what is LaCroix?
LaCroix is a sparkling water. It comes in a bunch of flavors. The one that I'm drinking currently is...
Tangerine?
Tangerine. And it's just okay.
I was going to say, I tried to drink it.
It tastes like literally nothing to me, honestly.
I'd just rather drink water.
If I'm going to drink something that tastes exactly like water, I don't want it to be carbonated. But thanks for the sponsor, LaCroix.
LaCroix. What are they going to do when you go to their website?
If you go to their website,
our podcast.
There's not a place for a promo code. So what you're gonna have to do is you're gonna have to backdoor it. You're gonna have to hack your way through, and then you can figure out what to do from there if you're smart enough to do that in the first place. LaCroix giving you quality, carbonated water since whenever this came out.
If you successfully enter the back door, what are they going to give you?
That sounded dirty. But what will they give you? If you do that, I'm sure they'll be real impressed and send you straight to prison.
Yeah, heck, I would just take all their money.
Yeah, for sure.
All $12 that they've earned
From you.
from us, and probably everyone else, because that stuff is awful.
It's not good. I hear a lot of people say that they really like this stuff, though. And it's just not good.
I tried to like it. No, I didn't. I took one drink and I didn't like it, and I stopped drinking.
I'm continuing to drink it because I'm slightly dehydrated.
We had tea. Why didn't you grab a tea?
There was one in there. I didn't want to take your last one.
Yeah, whatever. It's
That would
there.
have been rude.
All right, you ready to go ahead and get into the dub section?
Brought to you by LaCroix.
Earth, Gohan, both on the ropes. Hurry and get here, Goku.
Okay, and we're back for the dub section. Real quickly, forgot to mention this in the main part of the cast. They actually do have some kind of sad news about Chris Ayers, who is the voice of Frieza. He was diagnosed with, I think, advanced COPD and something else. Basically, the gist is he's been in and out of the ICU, mainly in, for the last 3 months. And he needs a double lung transplant and heart surgery.
So what happens then if, like, that turns out poorly?
I mean,
like, God forbid, obviously, but
fortunately, the Frieza saga's already been recorded, so we don't really have to worry about any more dubbing.
Sure,
but
sure. Okay, that makes sense.
I mean, obviously, hope for the best.
Yeah, that's really upsetting, honestly.
Yeah,
I like the voice. I think like his flamboyance is really cool.
Well, and I've seen videos of the guy too, like actual
like video of him actually doing it. Sure,
super cool guy, super nice, and yeah, it's a real bummer, and I feel bad that I forgot to bring something up that big before we got into the dub section. But since we're doing Frieza, it kind of fits here. So,
yeah, for sure. Man, that sucks.
That's a real bummer. But you ready to kind of get into it?
Yeah, man. On that somber note.
Yeah. On that somber note, Piccolo's dead.
Oh no, he sure is, man. He's definitely not breathing or alive in any fashion.
No. And yeah, Trunks and Goten, or I guess are the first, well, other than Gohan, because he's right there.
That boy's there.
To kind of realize that his energy can't be sensed anymore. Mm-hmm. And you just kind of get this real quick thing. Everybody's really sad. Gohan's distraught. He screams, and Frieza loves it because
he's a monster, obviously.
Yeah, indirectly, he got that scream that he wanted to hear out of Gohan.
Yeah.
And yeah, that sucks.
Piccolo's gone, babies.
It's third time he's died. Third time.
Second.
He died when against Nappa. And then in the Majin Buu saga.
Yeah, I keep forgetting about everybody dying in the Majin Buu saga because it's not
like
a direct thing. We should just not
count that one. It's
right,
like literally everyone but Mr. Satan, B, and Goku and Vegeta.
Yeah, and Dende.
Dende doesn't really count though. He's Dende.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, sure. But yeah, I always forget about that last one, honestly. But yeah, three times technically.
3 times. It really died twice.
And the worst thing about this is, there's no everlasting effect for people that die anymore. It's just all right, we'll get them back.
Yeah, it's like, oh, this is horrible. We'll get them back at the Dragon Balls. And
honestly, if I was Gohan, it'd be like, yeah, okay, that's real shitty.
Yeah.
But it'd be like, well, as long as Goku shows up, I don't need to be that upset.
Right. Well, it's been 4 months. Frieza trained for 4 months, so they have another 8 before they can use Dragon Balls. Yeah. Sorry, Pan. Uncle Piccolo is going to be gone for 8 months, and
then not even back. Because they just said they're just going to later in the episode they're like, oh, we'll just use the Namekian Dragon Balls.
Oh yeah.
It sounds like whatever. It's 0 consequences.
Yeah, he'll be back tomorrow.
Honestly, though, it really is. So there's just no consequence and no real.
He could be back in an hour if you think about it.
Yeah.
Dende could just contact one of the people.
Hey, gather those Dragon Balls and make a wish, please.
Yeah. What do you want to do with the other 2? Maybe get rid of Frieza.
Oh, okay. All right, I was thinking about this the other day. You remember how everybody was so obsessed with wishing for immortality?
Yes.
What if they did it, and then what if you just gathered the Dragon Balls and be like, hey,
take away
can't this guy just not be immortal anymore?
You'd think, yeah, because
It'd be the same exact thing, because he gave the power, he can take it away.
Yeah, I was going to say, the concept of the dragon is he can't grant wishes that are more powerful than him. And
but he created it, he can take it away.
Yeah, if he was able to give immortality, he should be able to take it away.
So, like, problem solved.
So are you saying that Purunga giveth and taketh away?
Yeah. But, like, I'm saying, if anybody ever achieved that, pretty easy fix, huh?
You know what
if you actually think about it.
You know what would happen. They wouldn't think that deep. They'd just like, hey, this guy wished for immortality.
Let's just try and punch him real hard.
Either that or be like, let's gather the Dragon Balls and I'll be immortal.
Yeah, that's true.
Surely two immortals, one will be able to kill the other, right?
Nope.
It's like multiplying by 0.
That makes me upset.
Well, at least we don't ever have to deal with that.
That's true.
Yeah, so from there we get Jocko. He's kind of being a dick.
Jocko's not great recently. He's just kind of like a Debbie Downer the whole time.
Yeah, I warned you. I know one of your best friends just died, but I warned you. Don't take on Frieza and his army.
We know, man. Like, dude's dead. We get it. Like, get off my back.
Yeah. Yeah, and then basically their only hope now, because Gohan isn't
completely dead.
Yeah, Piccolo saved it, but he really
he's pretty done for.
Yeah, it's like say you walked out into the middle of the street and you got hit by a car by Venus Williams. Say Venus Williams hit you with her car.
Why would Venus Williams?
Because she just hit somebody with their car. Right?
Oh, is that true?
Yeah.
Oh no.
She was. It's a whole thing.
Oh no.
Apparently she wasn't at fault. Because
she was drunk.
She had the green light, but basically, yeah. So you walked out in the middle of the street and you got hit by a car and you were left.
I had a friend that did that.
Yeah, I remember.
Yep.
Yeah.
Woman just committed suicide, walked out in front of his car on purpose. Horrifying. It was on his birthday.
But in this situation, you're not dead and you're not committed suicide, right? So
sure.
You got hit by a car.
And you're trying to walk off.
Not even like you're just like on the ground like Gohan was. And then you're about to get hit by another car and I go and push you out of the way. And I get hit by the car and I get killed. That's what just happened.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like, I'm dead, but you're still crippled in the middle of the road, it's bleeding out.
All right, like, eventually I'm gonna die. Yeah. So what was the point of this? Like, now two people are dead for no apparent reason.
Exactly. Like, as much as the Dragon Balls like make everything not that big a deal.
That was the one cool thing I guess I'd say about GT is they actually made consequences for all the dumb shit they do with the Dragon Balls all the time.
Yeah.
Like, they executed it very poorly.
I feel like, honestly, GT, for me, could have even just been redeemed if they'd never made Goku a kid.
Yeah, I agree.
Just, like, make Pilaf wish for immortality. Or, like, to wish to rule the world like he wanted to.
Or
and
just
then scatter the Dragon Balls throughout the universe. And then Goku's still an adult. Like, Kid Goku just annoyed me. And then the whole, like, hey, you turned Super Saiyan 4, and it's so powerful that it breaks through the wish and it becomes an adult again.
That doesn't make any sense.
It's stupid.
That doesn't make any sense. But, you know what, man? That's probably true.
It's life.
Poor execution when it's not in Toriyama's hands.
Dragon Ball GT. GT stands for poor execution.
You got it.
Yeah.
Spot on.
But I mean, seriously though, if the Dragon Balls are, like you said, a failsafe, why would you step in for Gohan and take the bullet for him when you could just be like, hey, Gohan, sorry, bud.
Yeah, you took one for the team, man. We'll get you back some other time.
Exactly. Instead of them wishing Piccolo back in the day, just wish Gohan back, and now you got two people that...
You wanna know why? Because they're racist.
Oh, it's because he's green?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're making a statement. It's because he's green, isn't it? Isn't it?
I think we need to protest in the streets.
Green Lives Matter?
Yeah.
This is getting a little on the...
A little hot. We're towing a line here.
Yeah.
I'm not sure we should be towing. Towing?
Get it? Alright, we're good. Okay. Let's move on from that.
Alright, where were we? Yeah,
we're very early into the episode, I'll tell you that.
We're at a point where we're just waiting, essentially, for Goku and Vegeta.
Sure.
The usual, basically. But they're still in... quotes that place, in the staff. And Whis is watching them from Beerus's planet while Beerus is eating pizza.
Man, pizza sounds good, huh? Just every time anybody has pizza.
Man, Did we have pizza that night?
No, I had to go home.
No, you left. I can't remember if
You
we
probably did. I went home.
Oh, we did. Yeah, you know, we got Sam's Pizza on Auburn.
Baby, that's some good stuff.
The one on not Auburn,
The one
Charles.
on Riverside is delicious.
Had it on Charles.
Sure.
We're getting so off track.
That's all right, man. It's been a while.
It has. We gotta
catch up.
Yeah, we had no pre-show meeting or anything like that. We're just kind of shaking the rust off.
I was sleeping against this wall before we started.
Pretty much. Beers is eating pizza. Mm-hmm. And he wants more.
No more left. Sorry. Mm-hmm. He ate it all. There's a lot of boxes out there, too.
Well, not even that. He's just like, I want more pizza, Weiss. Well, they're in the staff. The pizza's in the staff, and they're in the staff. So, well, pizza's important, so...
Take them out.
Yeah,
whatever.
Take them out.
Don't care.
And...
Weiss is pretty annoyed, and he's like, you asked me to put them in there, like... Come on, you remember that, right? Yeah. And he's like, don't treat me like a child. I want pizza. Give me pizza. Just acting like a child, you know? Mm-hmm. How he does.
You know how Beers does.
Yeah.
And there's no more pizza. Why? Because...
when they come out, Vegeta and Goku went to the staff, and when they wanted food, pizzas popped out, and they ate every bit of it.
Every last bite.
So he's real pissed. Beerus, that is. Yeah. And he
Weiss doesn't really care.
No, Beerus is real pissed, though, and he starts chasing him around, and...
They go into the woods, right?
Yeah, they go in the woods, and Vegeta said something along the lines of, it's your ass that put us in there anyway. And then Beerus is like, how dare you talk about a destroyer's ass? And I was like, yeah, that's pretty good. I like that line.
It's weird because it's still Sunday. Well, no, I guess they didn't say that in Japan. This is creative liberties they're taking.
Which I'm pumped about. It's been great.
Yeah, Weiss finally sees that he's got a message.
Yeah, he's like, oh, I forgot about that. Oh, man. And however long it's got to be a while. It's been a while. And they finally get that message.
Enough time for Piccolo to die.
Yeah. And, it's Bulma's message about the Sunday and get down there. And they're Weiss comments about how Bulma looks distressed, and Beerus just doesn't give a shit because he just wants some ice cream. He wants some ice cream.
Yeah, he's kind of the worst.
Yeah, he's not a good person, but he's also a destroyer god, so whatever, I get it.
Yeah, so they contact them. They say that Frieza's back and that Goku and Vegeta need to get back right now.
Because Piccolo's dead.
And Whis is like, oh, yeah, it'll be fine, but it'll take 35 minutes to get him there.
Yikes.
Not enough time. I can't believe they didn't think of transmission in the first place, but whatever.
Goku's not bright, man.
It's like the Abridged when he uses instant transmission to save Tien.
Yeah.
And Gohan's like, did he just remember he could do that? Your father's an idiot.
No, honestly though, that's sort of how it goes.
Pretty much.
And Beerus is like, yeah, man, you have instant transmission. Why don't you just do that?
Well, before that, we actually jump back to Earth. Because Ginyu, we have more Ginyu.
Oh, right.
So Ginyu's back at Frieza's side. He wants to kill everyone else. And Frieza's like, yeah.
Whatever. Now that I know he's coming, go for it. I'll wait patiently.
Yeah. So Gohan gets up and he's like, yeah, I probably should have trained to keep up with my dad.
He's feeling real sorry for himself.
He's stupid.
Yeah, he's acting like a real bee.
But yeah, he's trying to, kind of like what they did in the movie. Mm-hmm. He wants to give them a signal to lock onto for instant transmission, like you said.
Yeah.
I'm just remembering his face.
It looks so dumb.
Pathetic.
And like, how can he be so skinny? He looks like a stick man. He looks like Slender Man.
He is Slender Man. Gohan is Slender Man confirmed.
Oh no, it was bad. That face looks so stupid.
Mm-hmm. I loved it.
I hated it. It was
love Gohan,
but
though.
It was the worst. Yeah. And yeah, he just tried to power up, looking like a very overgrown little boy. And eventually, they're like, "Oh, he's pushing too hard. Oh, he's gonna push his body to the limit." Like nobody cares, man. Like dude dies, wish him back. Who cares? You need to do what you gotta do to beat the person that's gonna murder everybody. Like,
literally.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Frieza's getting tired of it, though, and he shoots a death beam right as Goku locks on and uses his instant transmission to take him and Vegeta there.
This is my
Vegeta
favorite part.
Very reluctant to hold his hand, by the way.
My favorite part, though.
Yeah.
Like,
so he shoots a death beam, and then Goku appears and knocks it away with his fist.
It, like, wraps around his hand and he just, like, throws it. I think that's such a cool scene, honestly. I think that's my favorite part
of this episode.
Yeah, like, I don't know, like, that's really cool. Like, I've always, like, since...
It's such a cocky thing to do.
Yeah, since this arc started, that's all I've been looking forward to, was that scene.
Really?
Yeah, honestly. And, like, it stacks up. It's real cool.
Yeah. And it's funny, because Frieza doesn't even really get mad at it. He's more like...
He's just like, oh, he's here.
Yeah. What else? What else happens after that? Yeah, so...
Yeah, right.
I'm just laughing because I'm reading the synopsis here, not the recap.
Yeah.
It says Goku speaks with Gohan to congratulate him for summoning them, so Goku could use instant transmission.
Just so you guys know, it's a Yu-Gi-Oh match now.
What's
Summoning
that? Yeah. Goku, I summon you. Uh-oh, Jimbo, you activated my trap card.
Oh no.
Let's see. Yeah, exactly like you said earlier. Goku's like, hey, good job, blah, blah, blah. Gohan's basically dead.
Yeah, honestly, he's about to croak, and then they give him a senzu.
Yeah, he's like, oh, yeah, don't worry about Piccolo wishing back with the Namekian Dragon Balls. Wait, what?
What's up? You alright?
Oh, okay, yeah. He uses instant transmission to send Piccolo's corpse
to
the lookout.
Doesn't tell Dende a word, just comes right back because he tells Goten and Trunks to tell him what's going on. So he just drops off a dead body and leaves. That's so funny.
Hey, I just need to leave this here for 1 second.
I'd like to think he didn't say a word. He's just like, and then left.
And just imagine it with like the Team 4-star.
Yeah. That's real weird.
Hang on, Freezer. Dead body. Okay, I'm back.
It's good. I liked it. It made me laugh.
Oh, that's good. But we get something even better after this. So, Frieza does his little monologue. Oh, I hate hell. It was so fluffy. I hate it.
I'm here to get my revenge. Blah, blah, blah.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
And now Ginyu thinks he can take both Goku and Vegeta.
Dog, Ginyu gets wrecked, man.
Yep.
Vegeta gets real...
It took 10, 15 years? How long has it been since Namek? Yeah, at least 15 years.
Mm-hmm.
Took 15 years, but Vegeta finally killed the last member of the Ginyu Force.
He got his number 5, man.
Record setter.
It was the record setter. he, and let me tell you, he murdered him real good.
Here's what bothered me for this scene. He winds up like he's gonna punch his head clean off.
I wish that would have been the case. Holy shit.
But he just kind of like these giant wind up just to shoot a ki blast at him.
It was a big ki blast.
It was, but I would have preferred him to punch his head off.
I liked how he like waited a minute and then got in his face and told him his last words.
Yeah.
And then killed him. I thought it was good. And literally not a atom left of this guy. He's just gone.
Yeah,
just
it was
obliterated.
Rest in peace, Taguma's body. But it was, you know what? It was a nice... I thought it was a nice little remembrance of the old Vegeta.
Yeah, some little bloodthirst there. Because Goku's like, you didn't need to do that, man. That's too far. Didn't even give him a chance to actually like redeem himself.
You didn't let him say he's sorry.
And then he's like, I don't care, man. These people were like murdering your friends. Like, calm down. Like, I'm just doing what I'm supposed to do here.
Yeah, and Frieza doesn't really care. He's more interested that Goku's gotten stronger. And he's like, oh, don't worry. I'm going to kill you right after I kill Goku.
Mm-hmm.
And, Frieza... Vegeta actually retorts saying that he'll kill Frieza before Frieza gets a chance to kill Goku.
No, what he said was, that's a shame because he's going to get all the fun before I get a chance to kill you myself. Pretty much. Because he gets the first turn because Goku's like, yo, I'm going to go first because you killed Ginyu, remember?
It feels like forever since I've seen this episode.
It's been a couple weeks,
man. Like you said, the match is about to start. Frieza leaves his pod and transforms into his final form and just slaughters his entire army.
Yep, they're gone.
Which, I mean, I get it.
Who needs them?
Yeah, at the end of the day, this is all about Frieza getting his revenge on Goku.
He didn't care about any of those people. He just brought them along for the show.
Yeah. So like maybe kill a couple of the Z fighters Well, no, he even knew.
Not even that.
He's
Yeah,
just
he
sadistic.
brought him around for the show so he could literally prove a point and murder every one of his people by powering up.
Yeah, he's just sadistic.
It's pretty intense. But apparently he's got some decent power from what Goku's saying. He's saying he's a whole new fighter. He's a whole different person, so... We don't see any fighting between them this episode, obviously.
But I love Goku's cockiness because
He's
Frieza transforms into his final form and then tells Goku to transform into a Super
he's
Saiyan.
like, I'm not sure I need it.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember exactly how he said it in the episode. I'll have to go back and watch it again, but I really liked the way he said it in the movie. It just had
I don't like how serious he was in the movie. Like how serious his tone of voice was.
Yeah. That one line I did like, though.
Yeah.
It's like, go on, show me that Super Saiyan glow I loathe so much. 'Cause, to be honest, Frieza, I'm not so sure I need it yet.
Yeah, something like that. It's just too self-serious, I think. Not even, like, serious. It's just too self-serious.
Yeah.
Like, the tone. And I was like, ugh, it's, like, cringy almost.
Super. Yeah. I can see that. It's kind of not his character.
Yeah.
It's kind of the same way I don't like his Super Saiyan 3 voice.
Exactly.
Because it's
just
not...
too...
It has nothing to do with the transformation.
It's just him being self-serious and, like, weird and off-character.
It's a Batman voice.
Honestly. He's trying to be a superhero.
He's just trying to
vigilante.
He's trying to be more intimidating. I mean, it makes sense. He's trying to be intimidating because of Boo.
But, like, Boo doesn't have a brain, so why would he want to be more intimidating?
I guess more so Bobbity. Bobbity was the one who was kind of, this trick again, Super Saiyan 2.
Yeah, I guess I could see the scare tactic in that, but I don't know.
But hey, that's the episode.
Yeah, that's it, man.
Yeah, and even though it's been 2 weeks, we're not going to get that next episode until about half an hour ago.
Sick.
So, what would you rate this episode?
I don't know, like a 6.
A 6?
Yeah, man.
It's low.
I don't know, it wasn't great. A 6.5? Does that make you happier? I mean...
I think it deserves like a 6.82.
I don't understand.
No?
I don't know.
Too high?
It's just too on the nose, I guess. I'm all about rounding.
I've got like a 5 decimal system on how to rate these episodes.
That's too much. That's too complicated for one episode.
So 6.
I'd say a 6, yeah.
We'll just do 6. We'll do nice...
Even
whole
6.
even numbers. No, well, not even numbers, but whole numbers.
Yeah.
You know.
I know what you mean, man. And yeah, 6 is what I got for it. How about you? What are you rating it?
Damn it.
6?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was going to say 7, but I don't like giving 7s.
Give me a bunch of shit about it.
Yeah, I would probably have to do...
That's all. Like, it was just okay. Like, nothing stands out, really. Like, there's, like... Obviously, my biggest thing, which will be my high,
is that theme.
Yeah, the wraparound. But like, that's a high of the episode. That doesn't like indicate that episode's been great and whole. You know, I don't know. It was just a high point in the episode.
So here's a question: what are you gonna remember this episode for? The spin?
Yeah,
spin show.
That's what I said. I've been waiting for since this arc started. Like, that's exactly what I remember it for already.
You know what I'm gonna think of?
Piccolo death.
No.
Nope. Piccolo's corpse going to the lookout.
No. Gohan's stupid face.
That's so bad. I don't want to remember that.
I'm sorry, that's the only thing I'm gonna think of when I think of this episode.
There's my low. You got my low.
He's like, his knees are buckled in towards his body, and he's looking up into the stars.
He looks like he's 97 years old, and he's a frail old
You know
man.
what he looks like? He looks like if you took Namek Gohan
and just stretched him out real big.
Yeah, stretched out his limbs.
That's not good.
No. This guy once was able to stomp Majin Buu.
Do you know how ripped he was? That guy is so small. How do you lose that much mass?
We need to make Gohan great again, and we need to do it quickly.
Otherwise, I'm gonna die.
Yeah.
Kill myself.
How about you? My high is Ginyu finally dying. About time.
All right. Yeah, he said his run. It was about time for him.
Did you give your low?
Yeah, it was Gohan's face, man.
Oh yeah,
that sucks.
That's one of my highs.
That was really sad.
I take this sick pleasure in watching Gohan be made into a Yamcha.
For real, that's exactly what it
They're
was.
Yamcha and Gohan right now.
Real hard.
My low is that Gohan didn't die.
Yikes. Man, you're really going for it.
Oh, I mean,
I get it. He's already on the brink of death. Just
he's
let
never
him go.
died. I'm not counting that Namek one. I mean, not Namek. The Boo one is death. One, he was unconscious when it happened, so he's never experienced death. So that's my low. It would have been cool to see that happen instead of, oh, Piccolo's dead again.
Right. Fair enough. Yeah, I don't know. Piccolo, he didn't need to die. That's all I know. So, yeah, he's dead though, and we'll just have to move on from there because he's just a rotting corpse on a lookout right now.
I just pictured Piccolo's body on the lookout with flies buzzing around it.
That's what it is, man. I'm telling you.
All right, do you have anything else you want to add before we jump into the first of the subtitled episodes?
No, I don't think so. I'm feeling pretty saucy about it. I'm feeling good.
Feeling good?
Let's get on with it.
Okay, before we jump into spoilers, for those of you who aren't sticking around, just wanted to say thank you again for bearing with us the last 2 weeks. I know it's been pretty chaotic, but we should be back to a pretty normal uploading schedule now. I'm all moved in here for the most part, and your schedule will probably be getting a little different and better here.
Oh yeah, I got some news, but I'm not ready to share it yet.
Yeah, so thanks for listening. Like the show on Facebook. Send us any feedback there, comments, messages. We respond to all that stuff unless it's super weird or like 2 words long.
Yeah.
I think that's the only feedback I haven't responded to. It's like, but I liked this. Okay.
I don't.
Not really anything I can respond to there.
Should just say, yeah.
Yeah. Shoot us an email, universe7pod@gmail.com. We get some emails through there. We've responded to the emails, and we've responded to them on the show. So, I mean, either way, you give us any feedback, you're going to get
something
a response 2 ways. You'll get it either on Facebook through email, and you're also going to get it on the show. So,
pretty sick.
You ready?
I'm ready, man. What's our sponsor for the day?
Our sponsor. And actually, I got a new sponsor here.
What is it, man?
It's Duke's Mayonnaise.
Duke's?
What
does that mean?
It's a brand of mayonnaise from the South. They do sell it here. But I first tried it in Michigan.
So it's a racist mayonnaise.
I guess so.
Okay, sure. All right, continue.
I tried it in Michigan this weekend.
What's the difference between Duke's and like a Hellman's?
It's cheaper and it tastes better.
I don't know how that correlates. Neither of those things usually correlate. Really? Cheaper, tastes better. Doesn't fit what I've experienced in my life.
What if you thought about it this way though? You've tried my wings, right?
Sure.
You thought they were okay?
Yeah, pretty good. No,
were they better than like just say a crappy batch of B-dubs medium wings? That's
different because you're buying the ingredients like at your grocery store and making them yourself. Yeah. These are 2 ingredients. That doesn't work.
What if I bought chicken from the store?
You're telling me that like Coke and a knockoff Coke, like if you get the knockoff one, it's gonna taste better?
No, but Coke is its own thing. You know what I mean?
So you're saying
Coke is kind of a monopoly. Like whenever you drink a cola, you're either looking for something that matches Pepsi or Coke. You know what I mean?
Sure.
You don't buy another mayonnaise hoping it tastes like Hellman's.
So you got a regular Xbox controller and you buy just a real cheap Xbox controller. You think that's going to be better than the one you got?
It's not real. It's 20 cents cheaper than a
No. That's not. That's not what you made it sound like, all right?
You know what? You want me to go grab the Dukes right now and bring it in here for you to try?
I don't want to eat mayonnaise by itself. That's repulsive.
I'll get you a chip.
No, I don't want that. I'll figure it out one day. All right, it's brought to us by Duke's Mayonnaise.
Okay, and we are back for the extra long spoiler section.
Good luck having me remember it.
Guys, if you get to the end of this episode, we're just raw audio totals right now. We're at 46 minutes.
And that's only the first third.
3.
The first third of it.
If you guys make it all the way to the end of this,
I'm proud of you.
I'm going to leave like I don't know.
I don't even know if I'm going to make it to the end of recording this, let alone.
I'm going to do the last third of it by myself.
Yeah.
Okay. You ready?
I'm ready, man. Let's get into it.
This episode was titled, "The Time is Here to the World of Void for the Fate of the Universe."
Yes.
Which, I mean, really, that's
all it was.
kind of what it is. The episode starts out with
The Kais.
the Supreme Kais and the Gods of Destruction from
the
exempt universes.
Yeah.
They're looking at the fighting stage, and the Grand Priest is, well, they say it looks plain first, but they're wondering like
If
is
it'll
this
actually hold up.
this gonna hold up? Grand Priest is like
It's made of whatever Kachin.
Kachin, which is harder than the Kachin of Universe 7, which I think is the metal that
broke the
Z
Z-sword.
sword.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, but if you don't believe me, you guys are more than welcome to try it out, which they do.
Yeah. Apparently they were under the impression Zeno was going to be watching them, which he was a sleepy napping boy.
Well, first they were just like sitting up in their little castle play area. Yeah, and then the Gods of Destruction start fighting and sparring, and
Except for one of them.
Yeah,
the
of
one
them's
that looks like a fish or whatever.
He's like, we all know how this is gonna end.
Yeah.
So he did know how it was gonna end.
Mm-hmm.
So
he was gonna waste his time with that stuff. He's not an idiot.
I just realized why he did that. So they're fighting, and it turns out
it's not holding up real well because
Yeah.
they're breaking a lot of stuff in there. But
And
they're also Gods of Destruction, so it could be worse.
it could be worse. They're going nuts. They end up like with a 3-way beam struggle, and the Grand Priest is like, "No, we're good. That's enough. Thanks for showing me that
The weak points.
weak points
in my design." And he was like, "All right, now you guys make it better. Go ahead and fix it."
Like, what, us? Oh yeah, I gotta go attend to the Zeno. Oh, did they watch our match?
Oh no, they were asleep.
They're sleeping, and they're laying down with little masks on, and their attendants are fanning them. It was the cutest thing ever.
What a life those guys have, man. They just hang out all day.
They're my favorite.
It'd be a real boring life. A lot of the
Yeah,
time.
I mean, that's why they're doing this,
except for this, like, all they do is just sit around and flick planets all day. Apparently.
Yeah, that's why they're doing this. They're super bored. They got bored at the Marvel game.
Yeah. Yikes. Well,
Rough, right?
kid's life, I guess.
It's a hard knock life for us.
It's a hard.
It's a hard knock life for Vegeta.
Yeah, you're not
Because
wrong.
we jump back to Earth, and Frieza and Goku, Beerus, and Whis are now back at Capsule Corp.
Sorry.
And that's a good marker. I'll get rid of it. Yeah, they're back at Capsule Corp, and he's feeling real.
He's a real cocky boy.
Yeah, Vegeta tells Frieza that Halo suits him.
And he's like, "Oh, I can give you one if you want."
Yeah, do you like it? I can give you one if you'd like.
And Vegeta gets real pissed.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Frieza's definitely getting the better of Vegeta in this situation.
He's
like, hard.
totally tweaking him.
And I think Vegeta would lose to Frieza right now. Because he hasn't really been... like, he did whatever he did in the Room of Spirit and Time. The Hyperbolic Time Chamber.
It was enough. Whatever he did last time was enough to power him past Super Saiyan Rose Black.
Yeah, I mean,
so who knows?
Dude knows how to train.
He's figured something out.
Dude knows how to train for sure.
Yeah. Now that we're in the spoiler section, we can kind of talk about it.
Yeah. What are they gonna do with if like he ends up passing? Like what?
I don't know.
He has to voice Frost, as well.
No. Oh man, that's so sad. Frost is voiced by Chris Ayres' brother.
Oh no.
So if I had to guess,
He'll take over.
I would say, God forbid, Chris Ayres passes.
That'd be the logical choice, though.
They would either have to go to the person who voiced him previously,
Grandma Frieza.
Yeah, and try and emulate that, or probably a better option would be what you suggested, which would be have his brother take over both of them. But yeah, let's not talk about this anymore. It's sad.
Real somber for sure.
Cliche thoughts and prayers go out to Chris Ayres and his family.
For real though.
And,
horrible.
He's got a Facebook, and it's actually pretty public. So if you guys are listening, just search him on Facebook and send your well wishes. But yeah, right now this Frieza is as snarky as ever. He's tweaking Vegeta every moment he can get. Yeah. I'm trying to remember what goes on here. Oh, yeah. Yamcha.
No, he's spying on him.
Yamcha's just spying, and he realizes that they picked Frieza over him.
But, like, he can't be mad.
No.
Dude's the worst. He didn't seem upset at all,
He didn't
actually.
take it. He just, like, I wish I got picked, but...
He really doesn't, though.
Yeah.
Like, second dude got there, he would have been like, okay, this is a mistake. Like,
he would have walked to the edge of the ring and jumped out.
He was like, see you guys.
See ya.
Shouldn't have been here.
Tien asks Goku if he really thinks Frieza could be an actual member of the team.
Yeah.
And he's like, it'll be fine. I'll keep him in check. Really, Goku?
He's just being naive.
No.
Honestly. Like, he's being really stupid about the entire situation.
There was a... spoilers for the next 20 seconds if you guys don't want to hear about Dragon Ball Heroes. There's a trailer in Dragon Ball Heroes that has the Tournament of Power.
Mm-hmm.
It's Jiren is the last one standing, fighting against Goku and Golden Frieza.
Really?
Mm-hmm. That'd be interesting.
That would be interesting. Ooh, that'd be real weird. What if it ends up Golden Frieza versus Jiren?
It wouldn't.
I know, but what if it did?
It'd be insane. Oh man, all of them having to cheer for Frieza.
Yeah, that'd be real. Vegeta.
Now I kind of want it to happen.
Vegeta would kill himself before that happened.
I kind of want that to happen now.
Yeah, you never know. They could pull something. Like, just because something's in an intro doesn't mean that's how it's going to turn out, you know? Like, especially with the whole Majin Buu thing, you know? He's not even in the tournament.
Man.
It could happen.
It could, but for now...
It'd make a lot of sense to have Frieza win it for Universe 7.
And then Goku doesn't revive him. Well, if Frieza wins, he'd be the MVP, and he'd get the Super Dragon Balls.
Yeah, he would
push
revive
back to
himself.
life.
That'd make a lot... That'd actually... a pretty logical scenario to have your last-ditch effort be the one that pulls through for you.
I kind of hope they do that now.
I think it'd be interesting, instead of having Goku just win constantly.
But it's not going to happen.
What do you mean?
It's not going to... Go ahead and you tell me why you think it's going to happen.
I don't see why it wouldn't happen. Like, I'm not saying that it's 100% going to, but it could very well go that way. I don't see why they would just rule it out for no reason at all, just because that is kind of like poetic justice at the same time, just kind of giving Frieza this, like, dangling the keys in front of him, being like, oh yeah, you can be back to life if you help us, and then everything comes down to him. But he ends up being, instead of being like the biggest tyrant in the universe, he becomes the universe's savior.
Didn't we think, though, that, Frieza's going to end up getting killed or erased by Zeno?
Yeah, no. We'll see. I don't know. Like, I think that would be some pretty hilarious poetic justice for him to be the most hated person in the universe to being the universe's savior, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm trying to find this picture, and it would show you why that will not happen with Frieza. Have you seen the new promo art?
No, I have not. I'm doing real bad at keeping up on things lately.
Okay. I guess it's just because I'm on the Dragon Ball Z subreddit constantly.
I'm not constantly. I am every once in a while.
Oh, you know what? I retweeted it. I'm going to pull it up here real quick.
Sure.
Yeah, so go ahead and talk about them right before they leave to go to the World of Void.
If I even remember it, man. I guess I don't remember it that well. I really don't. It was 2 weeks ago, man. And it was in Japanese, so it doesn't stick as well in my head as an English version.
Either way, I found it.
What is it? What is that?
That's an official promo image.
Let me look at that. Is that hair blue or black?
That's black. And the Japanese, it says something along the lines of something like the technique of the gods will be perfected here, or something like, or it all ends here.
What? That's super
For those of you who obviously can't see visual on an audio podcast, it is a photo.
Are you sure it's black?
Yeah.
I think it's shadow blue.
It's a photo of Goku. No, I think that's black.
Huh.
It's a photo of Goku shirtless.
Sexy.
With his back towards the camera, and there's some stuff. I'll post the image in the show notes for those of you who want to see it. For those of you who don't want to, yeah, don't look at it.
Don't look at it.
No.
That's weird. What do you think it's gonna be?
There have been, now that I see that, and I've seen people. This obviously isn't something I came up with, but the name of the intro music for the new.
Oh, for the ending, or
the new intro, the one that replaced Chosetsu Dynamic.
Oh yeah.
It's called Limit Break X Survivor.
Okay.
And then when he was going up against Toppo, Goku also said, "Let me show you
what happens when I surpass my limits." Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So people are calling that Limit Breaker Goku.
But like, what is it?
So think of, I don't know, but look at the picture again.
I
and
looked
now,
at it.
Remember?
I remember the opening with him turning like almost like a Kaioken type thing, but like.
But when
it's red, yeah.
No, but when
I know when like it just his eyeball and it's his hair's black, yeah. I understand, but like, what would that even be?
All I know is the Japanese says something along the lines of, "The technique of the gods will be perfected here," or
so
something
does
like that.
Does that mean he's just
like a mastered Super Saiyan god? Which is also something I brought up like 2 months ago.
Yeah.
Whenever they first started using that intro.
Yeah. Man, that was like January.
Yeah. It's been 7 months.
Yeah.
Of this arc before we even got to the tournament.
It's too much.
Mm-hmm. It's been good though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so that's why I don't think Frieza will be the one to decide it.
Fair enough. Or they'll have to do Goku versus Frieza.
How?
It's still got to be one champion.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
I'd like that.
And then Goku just owns him.
Yeah, just jobs him.
That'd be good. I'd be into that.
All right, so we just went on a little mega tangent there. I had to show you that.
A little mega tangent.
I couldn't wait till the end of the podcast to bring that up.
Yeah, that's pretty insane.
So yeah, Tien asked Goku, like we said earlier, if he really thinks he could be a member. And he's like, yeah, I'll keep Frieza in check. Don't worry about it. Yamcha's a little bummed out that he didn't get picked, and then
they leave right after that, right?
What's that?
Do they leave?
No,
right
the Supreme Kai is explaining
the
strategy to win.
Okay.
And Goku's like, I have a strategy. It's we need to take out all the ones who look strong. And Frieza actually agrees with them.
Mm-hmm.
And Piccolo was like, well, one, Vegeta's tanked that Frieza agreed with him.
Yeah.
But Piccolo's like, you realize that if we lose this, your son and daughter and Bulma are all going to be erased.
So you might want to get on board, yeah.
He was like, oh, yeah, that's fine. But basically the strategy is always have one more than your opponent.
Yeah, just always have each other's backs.
Yeah.
Because
so if there's,
you want to do that.
If there's one guy against you, have two. If there's two guys against you, have three. If there's three against you, have four. Always have the advantage in numbers.
But Saiyans, they're not going to be taken into that account.
No, Goku's like, isn't that a little unfair?
And it's like, dude, we're trying to fight for the survival of literally everything in this universe. Like, who gives a shit about fair? It's a battle royale. Do whatever you want.
Yep. But yeah, Gohan and Piccolo kind of to themselves are like, yeah, this isn't. They're not gonna play ball here. They're Saiyans. I get it.
Mm-hmm.
That's their blood. They're not gonna go against that. Gohan's got the Earthling in him to kind of go against that bloodlust, I guess.
Honestly.
Yeah. Now it's time to go.
Mm-hmm. And then
they need to get in a friendship circle.
They make him stand in a circle and hold hands.
Mm-hmm.
And Vegeta's not having it because they're making him stand next to Frieza.
And he won't. Yeah. Beerus has to step in between them and hold hands. And even before that, Frieza's like, "Oh, Vegeta, you don't want to hold my hand."
It's so funny. Frieza's been good since he's been back. I'm pumped. And then Beerus is just like, "Whatever, man. I'm done with this. Let's get the hell out of here." And they call him up, and
to the world of Void.
And they're there.
Yep. They get there, they kind of take their time checking out the stage. They realize that they can't fly. Unless
you actually have wings.
Yeah, unless you have wings. In that case, yeah, flying's no problem. What else happens? Yeah, basically for the next whole remainder of the episode, it's just the universe showing up.
Mm-hmm. And then they realize that they didn't have to be holding hands, and we just wanted
Beerus,
them to.
Beerus is like, hey, we didn't have to hold hands to get up here. Oh no, it was a team building exercise.
So good.
He's like, your team building exercise nearly broke the team apart.
Yeah, for real though.
But you know what? I trust Whis.
I don't sometimes.
Really?
It's a bad plan. The holding hands of Vegeta and.
Well, I don't think he
Frieza?
planned it to be Vegeta and Frieza. It just happened to turn out that way.
Fair enough.
But you know what somebody brought up on Reddit that I thought would be really funny?
What's that?
To tweak Frieza. Like, Vegeta's really, like the one thing that Vegeta could have over him. It's like, like, so say they show up, the halo looks good on you. Oh, I could say the same for you. He could be like, actually, you did give me a halo. You blew up the Earth and took everyone. You killed everybody on the planet.
Also
but
shot him through the chest.
no, I'd be like, but we actually reversed time and we killed you instead.
Yikes. It's true. I'm super dead.
He'd be furious.
Well, yeah. But also Frieza shot him through his heart.
Shot through the heart!
At a point.
Yep. Yeah, so we're off to the world of Void where just universes are showing up. I thought this was cool. Universe 6 shows up, and Frost introduced himself to the group. Frieza takes a huge interest in him.
Which makes sense because they're the same person.
Yeah.
Almost.
Goku says hi to Hit, and yeah, Kaba is super pumped to see his master Vegeta.
And he's like, get the hell away from me, man. I'm not your master.
But it's cool. He introduces them to Caulifla and Kale. Goku tries to shake Caulifla's hand, and Caulifla slaps it away. He's like, I'm not going to be buddy-buddy with somebody from another universe.
Honestly.
Yeah, but I mean, they're Saiyans. Come on.
Who cares? They have a lot of Saiyans. They don't care about seeing other Saiyans. They have a lot of them.
True. I guess
they're
it
not
means more
extinct.
yeah, it means more to Vegeta and Goku,
Oh,
I guess.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, Krillin asks Master Roshi if he's okay going up against women.
He seems pretty intense about it.
Yeah, he's like, I've overcome my weakness. But he's looking, if I remember correctly, he's looking at Caulifla, right?
Yeah.
Because she's got like the tube top or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, oh, I've overcome my weakness. And then some steam comes out of his nose.
I think he'll be alright.
Yeah, he'll be fine.
Yeah.
And
then Universe 11 shows up.
Well, Universe 9 shows up.
Oh,
Right.
okay. Sure.
Trio de Danger.
Mm-hmm.
And they're just
The worst.
Yeah, they hate him. They're super resentful.
Blah, blah, blah. You know, like, we've seen it before. Everybody's hating on Universe 7.
Pretty much. Except Frost.
Yeah.
Frost and Frieza are having a secret meeting.
They're plotting. They're gonna hang out and be best buds.
Pretty much. Yeah, like, we seem to operate the same way, huh? Let's work together. Okay. How? I don't know. I don't think you can really find a way to
Maybe
skirt the rules like that, I guess.
They'll figure something out. They wouldn't just throw that in for no reason.
But you know what? Good luck.
Yeah, like
This is the beginning of the end for Frieza.
This is the beginning of where we talked about where they're both gonna get erased.
Yep.
Because they're the same person. They're
The
gonna do
world
some
is-
shady stuff.
Any universe is a better place without Frieza's race in it.
Oh, they're terrible people.
Yeah. So, yeah, I think that's the beginning of the end for both of them. But like you said, Universe 11 now shows up, and Goku and Vegeta, and I think Kaba too, right?
Or
They feel their
Kaba's Kaba, yes, sorry.
Yeah.
Caulifla's like, they're afraid of these guys. These Saiyans are a joke, honestly.
I can't wait to see her just eat crow.
Oh, yeah.
Because, like, she thinks, like, yeah, Kaba, Super Saiyan's the peak, and I already surpassed that. Like, you just wait till you see what these Universe 7 Saiyans can do. I'm pumped. Man, I really want to watch the subbed episode now, the new one.
The newest one?
Yeah.
Just came out? Yeah, it's going to be good.
Then after that, they show up. Goku goes to say hi to the Pride Troopers.
They hate him. They despise him. Like,
he's
why?
like, hey, Toppo, let's finish what we started and have a great
he's
fight.
like, don't talk to me, man. You got us into this mess. Which, like, whatever.
He's like, we're here to save our universe, not to settle personal fights here.
Yeah. And he's like, well, I'll fight you eventually anyway, so whatever.
Yeah. And then Goku tries to greet Jiren, and he's quick.
He got behind him. He made Goku like a little on edge. He's like,
he made him sweat.
He's like, oh no, this doesn't seem good.
Yeah, Jiren he's trying to say hi to Jiren, and all of a sudden Jiren's behind him and tells him to get lost. Mm-hmm. And yeah, Goku's a little.
Jiren's the real deal, man.
Yeah, he's real sweaty too.
Mm-hmm.
Not Jiren. Goku
Jiren's a real sweaty boy.
Jiren's
like a
intimidating.
buff.
He's real intimidating.
Yeah, he's like a buff Voldemort.
He really is, but he's really making us believe that he's going to be... I mean, obviously we...
You know from the intro and whatever else has been going on that he's going to be the big guy to beat.
Yeah.
He just is.
And he's making us believe it.
Mm-hmm.
Even if we didn't have that intro, we'd be looking at this guy like, oh, he's going to be one of the last people standing.
Top 3 fighters that are there are going to be Jiren, Golden Frieza, and Goku. Not particularly in that order.
And I'd say Toppo and Hit.
I'd say Hit.
I think Hit could beat Frieza.
Hit's not going to beat Frieza, though.
No, I'm not saying he's going to, but I think he's good enough to beat him.
Goku's going to beat Hit.
You think?
Who else would beat him? They've had this build up for them fighting again for forever.
I don't know, because...
Either him or Vegeta, like no one else. Maybe Gohan might have his moment and beat him.
That'd be cool.
Because, like, they're going to have to do something with Gohan with all this build up.
Yeah.
He might do that.
Yeah, who knows? I don't know, because Gohan seems like he's just trying to do the whole teamwork thing. I don't think
for now.
Yeah, I don't think
it's not going to last too much longer. Like, eventually he's going to get... When things start going poorly, in that situation, he's going to be like, all right, it's time to try something else.
Sorry, guys, I got to actually use my power instead of babysitting you guys.
Honestly.
Pretty much, yeah. Goku tries to talk to Jiren. Jiren's not having any of it, and while this is all happening...
They're like, we gotta finish the stage, man.
Yeah, the Gods of Destruction, like, people are starting to get here. We need to finish this. And they start going into overtime, and everybody kind of freaks out because these super hard blocks are flying all over the place. But the only person who isn't afraid of him is Jiren.
They all go around him.
Yeah. He apparently was able to predict their movements, and he knew that none of them were going to hit him. So he just stayed in place. Even Goku isn't good enough to do that, I guess.
It's pretty insane.
He's giving off the vibe that he's the one that's stronger than the God of Destruction, like we said.
Yeah.
Which means if Goku is able to beat him, Goku is stronger than a God of Destruction. It doesn't say that he's stronger than Beerus, but he's at least stronger than a God of Destruction.
Fair enough. That'd be crazy.
Yeah. Fighting stage is done. Every universe is there.
Yeah, they're hanging out,
and
man.
yeah,
They're
we just get close-ups of all the other universes. Nothing really stood out other than a Yardradian.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Instant transmission, baby.
Yeah, and Goku notices that that guy's from Yardrad, so he probably knows instant transmission. Be careful.
Yeah, he'll get behind you.
I want to see an instant transmission fight between him and Goku.
Hey, pretty awesome. Oh no, sorry.
Yeah, that's alright. Then after that, Gohan says, "Let's all gather.
Let's all just get along.
Well, let's play as a team. Remember what I said. We're gonna do this together. We're not gonna just run off and do our own thing." And Vegeta's like, "Nope, good." Frieza's, "Nope, I'm good." Goku didn't
say.
He's on the fence.
Yeah.
The Zeno get introduced by the Grand Priest. I'm sorry, this is just funny. The Grand Priest is like, the Zeno-sama would like to say or share a message with the fighters. Hi, make this an exciting fight for us. Thanks. And
thanks for those excellent words. Like, just such childish stuff.
And that's it. That's the end of this episode. Did you like it?
I did like it.
Yep.
I mean, we're getting to the biscuits of the thing.
I'd give it a 7.
Yeah, I can't hate it, and I can't like it too much. I give it a 7.5.
But next episode, which we don't have to wait for because we're going to cover it right now, Tournament of Power is starting.
What do you think about it? Are you excited?
I'm
excited for it to start?
I'm pumped. We've been waiting for this for 7 months.
It's too long, and now that we're covering it, it's too much to be covering.
This is episode 96, right? Yeah, episode 96. Vegito showed back up in 66.
Mm-hmm.
It's been 30 episodes since Vegito, and that was just the last arc. And we're just starting this one.
Yeah, this will probably go on for like another 8, right? At least.
Longer.
I can't assume longer.
Really? Do you remember how much time passed?
1 minute.
Yeah.
1 minute in this.
It's Frieza all over again.
Yeah. Fuck. All right. Well, we'll see. It could go until 48 weeks from now.
Really good. I'm okay with it though.
Yeah.
It's You ready? You want to just jump into the next one?
Yeah, I don't want to deal with all the ratings
Yeah.
stuff. Well, I'll give it a rating. I don't care about a high-low. It was a good episode.
Give it a 7?
7.5.
7.5? Okay.
And we're good. Let's get into the next baby.
All right, we have to go deeper.
We're going in. We're getting into...
A Dream Inside of a Dream from episode 96 to 97.
I need a shot.
Okay, so this episode was titled Survive. The Tournament of Power begins at last. And I actually kind of remember this one better because I just saw it 6 days ago.
Yeah. I remember it a little better. Yeah. We'll see how it goes. You refresh my memory and it'll kick some things around.
Yeah, so the Grand Priest comes up from the top pillar and explains the rules again. No killing, no weapons. And
as soon as the top pillar hits the ground, the fight's over. It's 48 minutes.
Which is cool because I always thought like...
What the hell is that thing?
Yeah, why is the pillar even there? It doesn't make any sense.
Now we know. It's a timer.
Yeah, it's a timer. You know what?
But
I don't think we're going to get a winner. What if... Hear me out. What if it's Goku and Frieza at the end?
Sure.
And they just outlast Jiren for the time limit. Whichever universe has the most warriors left wins.
And then Goku and Frieza would have to fight at some other point in time?
No, they would just... Yeah, they would just win the tournament and they would have to pick an MVP.
And it would be...
Probably Goku.
Goku, yeah. Just because Zeno would be...
Zeno's
or if it was like a group pick, it would go to Frieza because everybody hates Goku.
Here's the thing.
Well,
no, they'll all be dead.
I was gonna say everybody's erased by this point.
Here's what I think. The new outro. Have you seen do you remember?
I didn't watch it all the way through.
The new outro has like Jiren and the Pride Troopers and Frieza and basically everybody in the tournament.
Okay.
You know how normally it's like Goku and Vegeta doing all this fighting, and you know it's the Goku and Vegeta show.
Mm-hmm.
The ending shot of this is Goku and Gohan charging against Jiren.
Goku and Gohan?
And Gohan.
What about Frieza?
He's in it, but I don't remember for sure if he's at the end there.
What if... Alright, so hear me out. What if Goku and Golden Frieza are fighting Jiren, and Jiren gets Frieza? And then it's Gohan and Goku versus Jiren. That sounds more plausible, yeah?
I think so. I'd like that.
Or opposite. Gohan off, Frieza steps in after that. That seems more plausible, actually. Because Gohan would be helping him in the first place. It wouldn't be Goku and Frieza working together unless they absolutely had to.
Right.
So it would be Gohan and Goku working together first, and then Gohan off, and then Goku and Frieza working together if they absolutely had to.
If they had to, yeah.
So
I don't know, man. We'll see what happens.
It's too much. We'll figure it out later. I'm not smart enough
if
to
this
figure
episode
it
is
out.
any indication, this is going to be a giant cluster of chaos.
1 minute goes by.
Yeah. Yeah. So the entire episode, there's just 1 minute of tournament time passing. And we're just going to go through this quick because we're already about an hour and 20 minutes in here.
So long.
Yeah, they explain the rules. They say that there's no flight, even though there's no key-based flying. So if you naturally have the gift of flight, you can use it.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, yeah.
Don't kill people.
No murder, no weapons, all that stuff. 100 ticks? 100 tacks, 48 minutes, all that stuff. Gohan goes over the strategy, and once again,
not everybody, just the 3 cocky ass ones go stray from that plan real fast.
Well, they're kind of sarcastic. Oh yeah, that's exactly what we'll do. Mm-hmm. From there, we jump over to Kale and Caulifla.
Mm-hmm.
Kale's afraid because all these guys look super strong, and Caulifla's like, no, just go all flashy again, you'll be fine. Goku and Toppo are staring each other down. Frieza's loving how much tension and bloodlust there is in the stage.
Frieza's intense, man.
Oh, this is great.
Yeah.
We're just going to jump right into it. It starts. The tournament starts, and we get kind of a far shot of the entire stage with just explosions everywhere.
That's so much stuff going on. Oh my gosh.
But once we actually kind of go into the close-up of everything, Universe 7 is just standing there. Everybody else is fighting, and they're just all together. And Gohan's like, remember, everybody stay together. Like, nope, we're good. The first person that takes off is Android 17, followed by 18, and then Vegeta, and then, Frieza walks forward a couple steps,
He's
just
like
menacingly.
stretching his arm and stuff. He's like ready to go.
And then he just fires a giant ki blast in some random direction.
Yeah.
He's going to be a lot of fun to watch in this
He's
tournament.
gonna straight up demolish people. That guy has mercy.
And we get to root for him, too. It's the
I
fun
know,
thing.
right?
Like watching Goku fight Frieza or Vegeta fight Frieza. It's fun watching Frieza fight, but you can't.
You're never actually going to root for Frieza.
Yeah, now we get to watch Frieza and be like, oh, heck yeah, Frieza time.
Dominating, hell yeah, you know?
Oh, man, I can't wait wait for this to keep going.
Yeah.
And then, Goku sees Toppo and gets excited and runs off too. And Gohan's like, Dad.
Come on, man.
Teamwork. Like, all right, whatever. We're going to stick together. We'll be fine.
Yeah.
Man, so much happens here. First thing that happens, if I'm remembering right, is that the robot with the stretchy arms starts spinning like a madman trying to knock everybody off of the...
Yeah, he goes nuts, and then Hit gets him.
The Hit and...
the kicking guy.
Basil.
Yeah.
Step on both of his arms and... Did they knock him off the ring? No, they didn't knock him off the ring.
No, they just broke his stuff.
Oh, they broke it? That's what happened?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because I remember the Supreme Kai saying, like, oh, our plan failed. But I'm like, but he's still there.
Yeah, they broke his little arms and whatever else.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Right after that, one of the flying
people from Universe 9.
Her name is Lily Boo.
No, from Universe 10.
Universe 10,
yeah.
Is fighting against Basil.
And Basil whoops this girl real good.
He uses his
kicking thing.
Yeah.
His little kicking ki blast. What is that? How does that work? That's weird, right?
I'm trying to remember what it is. Whatever it is, it was annoying because they used the animation the same way twice.
Yeah, for sure.
But he kicked some ki blasts into her. He kicked one into her and then another.
And then another. She couldn't handle it, and then she fell and forgot that she could fly.
Yeah, she fell. She's screaming, and then next thing she knows, she's respawned.
Well,
up
at least
in
we
the
know what
spectators.
happens when you fall off. You don't get erased. You just go.
There's no death. There's no immediate erasal. You just go into the stands and you cheer on your teammates, which is cool.
Yeah.
Like now, I'm looking forward to like seeing like once Vegeta inevitably gets knocked out,
Which he will.
he's just gonna be sitting in bleachers fuming.
God damn it. He's never gonna win something. Like actually win something.
He's gonna do some work.
He's never actually gonna win something though. He's never gonna
No.
He's never gonna be the guy.
No.
Sorry, Vegeta.
Sorry, bud. So that happens.
How pissed do you think he's gonna be when he sees the mastered like god form?
Furious.
Just like how he was with
Kaioken Blue.
Yeah.
Maybe. I think it's a different situation though.
Is it though? I
No.
feel like it always comes back
Yeah,
around.
no,
It doesn't
it-
matter
it'll-
what it is.
Yeah. But we got something cool about this girl getting knocked off. We jumped up to the Zenos and they have their god pads.
Yeah.
They have little tablets and they keep track of what fighters are in and which fighters are out. So they crossed out Lilybo. The Universe 10's God of Destruction, the elephant one,
He's
right?
pissed.
Yeah, because Goasu's there. I love Goasu. He's so
man.
cool. The God of Destruction is berating this poor woman because
And she's just like, sorry, man, I forgot I could fly.
I'm sorry, I forgot to use my wings. From there, we have Gowasu. He's like, no, it's fine. Just go ahead and cheer your team on. And then we jump over to Beerus, who is just cheering for his universe, and he overhears Champa
saying eliminate Universe 7. It's like, damn, dude, that's your brother. Calm down.
Yeah.
Guy's losing it, man.
We're going to get some sibling fighting here, I think. Not like actual fighting, but like I have a feeling we're going to get some stuff with Beerus, like now saying target Universe 6.
That's rough, though. I mean, like, you just get somebody, like, get your stuff. You just get killed. Like, your brother killed. That's messed up, man.
It sucks.
I guess when it comes down to saving your universe, you turn into a giant psychopath, apparently.
That's life.
I wouldn't know. I've never had those stakes on me.
From there, we get kind of a quick shot of everybody fighting their own battles, 18, Vegeta, 17, and Goku. But then everybody else, basically the Resurrection F team, are surrounded by...
Universe 9.
Is it all Universe 9?
No, there's a few from...
No, because...
a bunch of stuff.
Lavendo is there.
Yeah.
Because he's pissed at Gohan. He wants to fight him
right,
again. But they use their teamwork pretty well. They all jump in the air.
It doesn't do much, but they use it well.
Yeah, they all jump in the air. Tien uses his signature Solar Flare, followed by Piccolo using his signature Special Beam Cannon.
His
followed by followed by Krillin using his signature Destructo Disc. Followed by Gohan using his signature.
That's so upsetting. Just use a Masenko, man.
Seriously.
They just forgot about it.
And Roshi uses a buff Kamehameha.
Just use the Masenko.
I know.
Just use the Masenko. I don't need to see a bunch of little Ki Blasts. That's never done anything to anybody in the history of Dragon Ball.
It's sad. It is. It's really sad. I really wanted to see...
It doesn't even have to be the Masenko, but that's just the most logical thing to use.
Mm-hmm.
It is.
Totally.
I don't know, man. Whatever. I'm over it.
Well, it's not looking good for our guys, though, because...
Doesn't do anything.
Didn't do a
thing.
thing.
And they're like, oh, they're pretty strong, huh?
Yeah, Roshi's like, oh, they are indeed strong and worthy of being in this tournament. I'm like, yeah,
well, no
you're
shit.
the one who isn't.
It's like, no shit. Like, they're there, right? Like, come on.
From there, we go back to Basel. We're kind of focusing on him.
Why are they focusing on him so much? I don't care about that guy.
Well, he's going to be dead next week, probably. So
you gotta give him some screen time, some face time.
He's trying to knock out a sumo wrestler. Good luck with that. That fails.
He almost got him.
What's that?
He almost got him.
Almost got him. Goku.
Boy.
He finally finds Toppo again, and Toppo is even getting ready to fight him.
And Goku gets
ambushed
by this one dude.
Yeah,
this green guy
who
seems pretty tough.
He's kamikaze.
Yeah, but he seems tough. He doesn't seem to feel pain.
Yeah, his plan is to bear hug Goku and jump off of the stage.
It's a great plan, honestly.
Yeah. Have one of your weaker guys take out the strongest guy.
He doesn't seem weak by any means, though. Goku can't break out of it.
Yeah, Goku punches him in the face a couple times and he can't get out. And Beerus says he'll turn Super Saiyan, which probably just regular old Super Saiyan would have been enough to get out of it.
So I'm saying I hate that they overuse blue so much.
This one I didn't like.
Yeah, it's so irritating.
They get to the edge.
Well, and that's supposed to be a reveal for the other Saiyans, you know?
It's supposed to be, but not anymore.
It's like, just play your cards, right, man?
Yeah. So they get to the edge of the stage, and Goku looks like he's about to fall, and he turns Super Saiyan Blue to knock him off, and now this guy's eliminated. So we have 2 people out of the tournament, and Beerus is like, why didn't you do this before? He's like, oh, I wanted to save my power. Like, if you really did, you would have tried Super Saiyan first instead of Blue.
Yeah, exactly.
That irritated me. But after that happens, Goku goes back to his base form and gets surrounded basically by the entirety of Universe 9.
And that's where we'll leave her off.
Yep. Goku's pumped because we all know he's probably going to wreck all of them.
He was like, oh no, for a minute. And then he's like, I got this. And spoiler alert, just kidding. I'm not going to tell you guys what happens because I'm not mean.
That and we don't really know yet. We haven't seen it.
I know what happens.
Have you been spoiling?
No.
No?
No.
Okay. What would you rate this one?
It was good. Give it an 8.
8. I'll give it an 8.
It was fun.
Simply for the fact that the tournament started, I'll give it an 8.
It was fun, yeah. It wasn't anything crazy. Nothing nobody big got eliminated. Nothing really huge happened, but it was fun to have it start.
Yeah. Nothing. Like I said, no surprise here. Only a minute's gone by, so it looks like we're going to be here for a while, which I'm fine with.
Yeah, for sure.
We'll see. I know somebody already did a supercut of all the stuff happening in the time span of a minute, layering it on top of each other. I have a feeling the further we go, the more intense and insane this is going to get.
Oh, yeah.
But we'll see how quickly Goku can beat Universe 9 next week.
Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, I give it an 8. You give it an 8.
Mm-hmm.
My high is the episode started. I mean, the
episode started.
The tournament has started. My low is that you had a lot of reused animation in this episode.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
How about you?
My low was definitely the Super... You know how much that Super Saiyan Blue overuse bothers the hell out of me.
What was your high?
My high, I guess, would be... I think my high would be Toppo being pretty intense, and seeing Hit use his time skip to stop that guy. That was pretty tight. And not Toppo, Jiren, sorry. Jiren being like just like just standing there. Nobody was attacking him. Like nobody did anything.
Yeah,
to that
people
guy.
ran up to Jiren and looked at him and they got scared and ran away. Nope.
Like that's intense stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So those are probably my two favorite parts of the episode. And that's it for me, man. That's all I got.
You have anything else you want to add?
Oh man, we got to get out of here. Okay. That was a lot.
Yeah. Like I said, we're really sorry, guys, that we had to kind of cobble it together like this.
Hopefully you can get through it.
But we'll be back next week. Well, next week we'll be back tomorrow with the episodes that come out today. So you'll kind of get a big barrage of episodes in the weekend, and then we'll be back to our
normal
schedule. Yeah, if anything else ever happens like this again, we'll give you guys plenty of notice. We won't just leave you hanging for
that's totally
2 weeks and
mostly my bad. Yeah.
But yeah, for those of you who are still with us now, like the show on Facebook, interact with us there, comments, messages, we respond to all that stuff. Shoot us an email, universe7pod@gmail.com. We'll be back tomorrow, like we said, to cover episodes 24 and 98. I'm Nick.
And I'm Mason.
Have a great week. Stay safe. And until next time,
adios.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again. Because a vision softly creeping left its seeds while I was sleeping, and the vision that was planted